3月25日，温哥华一家玉器雕刻工作室的老板雕刻家索培尔先生观赏了美国神韵巡回艺术团在加拿大温哥华的第4场演出。他表示，神韵的艺术性令他深受启发，他爱上了中华神传文化。
I found it really stimulating. It was a very interesting performance because as an artist, I look for different ways to express myself, and I found that this was a very, very powerful way to show movement and the emotions, and it's very, very expressive. So I was inspired.
玉器雕刻家 Lyle Sopel 说：“神韵通过舞蹈带给观众很多不同的文化体验。”
So much of it was like folklore and storylines from. It seemed like historic aspects of the cultural society or the Chinese society. So I think that was really important to see. It just gave me a sense of history in the society.
Sopel 表示，他特别喜欢演出中与神相关联的部分。
I love the story part. That was really interesting. I love the spiritual connotations of it all. Divine. That was a key point there in the show, that the Chinese culture was divine. It was from a divine origin, so with the emperors and how the whole culture transpired.
他说，所有对中华文化有兴趣的人们都应该看神韵。新唐记者朱峰，加拿大温哥华报道。
This is first class, worldwide first class. The choreography and the professionalism just made it all very much worthwhile.
You went out feeling enlightened. You don't know what you're going to expect, and as you can see, it makes me very emotional.
身为时尚顾问的 Beverly White 特别留意数百套神韵手工服饰。
Costumes were amazing. The colors were amazing.
That sleeve dance with the colors, just so phenomenal.
In the world right now, there's a very oriental influence to some of what's coming. And the colors that they've chose and that the ladies and the gentlemen wore, very vibrant. And that is what we were experiencing. Great to just see the color and the design and the styles, which on a day-to-day basis.
舞台表演和动态天幕的完美融合，让 Beverly 感到惊喜。
How they've worked into the technology now with the background displays. The timing was phenomenal from start to finish. Nobody missed a step. My breath was like, because they're so precise and so professional. What really struck me is how much emotion they carried within their performance visually. They were in the moment. The entire show. It was very touching.
他表示，神韵让观众了解当今中国真实的一面非常重要。
More of a knowledge for me that what is going on in China, and that it isn't something that we know, that we don't realize how many of the people that live there are not living the way they would like to. The more this message gets out, hopefully over time, it'll resonate. China, the people will know we support what they're undergoing too.
新唐人加拿大温哥华记者站报道。
加拿大卑诗省昆特兰理工大学的市场营销教授理查德·辛蒙3月24号晚观看了美国神韵巡回艺术团的演出，他为神韵所呈现的神性深深震撼，并希望所有的学生都能亲自去体验。
The athleticism, of course, the dance, the physicality of the dancers was superb, absolutely superb. The costume changes were amazing. How they did that, I don't know.
大学教授 Richard Simon 表示，演出引人入胜，叹为观止。
Very touching, very moving. Yeah, lovely. Visually, of course. Visually, absolutely stunning. And some of them drew me in very, very deeply.
他最喜欢《西游记》和反映当今中国真实故事的小舞剧。
Both those stories were very good. poignant.
他惊喜地发现中华文化神性的一面。
I think really enlightening, perhaps, for some people, for me, even to see that Chinese culture has a grounding, if you will, in a connection to the divine, to spirituality. Right? Whether you call it religious or spiritual or a meditative practice or the morality of the human character, striving for a more moral human being in this world.
他表示，中华文化与神的联系非常重要。
It transcends culture, of course. It transcends ethnicity. It transcends religion. It's within each of us. So that's the beauty. That's beautiful. And the beauty came through in the performance tonight.
他希望学生们亲自体会这美妙的体验。
I would say absolutely. Go for a delightful evening. Go with an open soul. Go with an open spirit because you'll be touched by it.
新唐人记者朱峰，加拿大温哥华报道。
Costumes is just incredible in the moving and colors and everything. They have a good strategy when the people dance, so the moving is just perfect.
时装设计师 Victoria Zotova 曾是俄罗斯专业芭蕾舞演员，她钦佩神韵舞蹈家技巧超群，现场音乐与舞台演出更是珠联璧合。
It's really difficult. It's really difficult. Many years just to practice that, right? And actually it was amazing how the music, the orchestra, because it's in live music, and they work together. Every moving and every sound of the music, they work together just perfectly. And you can see them, sometimes you forget that it's live music. Yes.
他很高兴通过神韵了解到真正的中华文化。
It's amazing because it's many thousand years. It's really old culture. It's a nice way to understand that by dance.
新唐人加拿大温哥华记者站报道。
美国神韵巡回艺术团在温哥华的演出吸引了众多的商界精英。一位地产开发老板表示，没有观看神韵的人错失了人生中意义重大的机会。
The artists, the costumes, the backdrop, the orchestra, everything here is class. You know what? I've never seen anything like this before. Never.
商业地产开发企业家 Pretty Bory 惊喜地看到创世主在演出中出现，深受触动。
Absolutely. We have a culture that has been brought out so beautifully. The creator has come out very evident. And I think that this is the most inspiring performance that a non-Chinese fraternity or non-Chinese community would want to look at. It's unbelievable.
他说，看神韵是从未有过的全方位体验。他由衷地感激神韵艺术总监。
You know what? We've seen what the creator has created for this beautiful world. We haven't seen it enacted so very well on stage. What we see today is pure divinity. What we see today is the passion that's gone behind what the choreographers or the directors of this show have created. And I have nothing more to say other than it is a simply fascinating and mind-boggling experience to see what we're seeing today. And well done.
包瑞称赞神韵是最好的演出。
It has been so very well depicted. We haven't had much of a background as to what the Chinese culture has to offer. But what we see today, it's an eye-opener. Every bit of it is a journey for us. Every bit of it is an experience for us. And God bless you guys for creating such a wonderful show.
精深的中华文化对包瑞来说充满神秘，而今天得以在舞台上亲见，他感到无比庆幸。
What has been depicted today in front of us is a piece of education. is for us to know what this beautiful culture is.
包瑞对神韵不能去中国演出深感遗憾，他也希望更多人来体验这场艺术和文化盛宴。
Whoever has not had the opportunity of coming out are missing something very significant.
新唐人记者朱峰，加拿大温哥华报道。
3月25号，美国神韵巡回艺术团在温哥华第3天的2场演出场场爆满，不仅折服了西方的主流精英，更令当地华人感到震撼。下面来听一位华裔建筑设计师的观后感。
Shanyun is a wonderful performance. There are many good things about Shanyun, but one thing which really impressed me is the unity of the performers. Be their movements, be the music, be the rhythm, and even the expressions. I think the unity is really amazing. Also, the team itself, everybody in the team has to think and act all in one. So that is something really special.
来自香港的建筑设计师陈一木表示，神韵将东方美带到西方，意义非凡。
Something that is a bit of a recollection for me. Maybe talk a bit about my origin as a Chinese. We living in North America got to enjoy performance which has a strong Oriental origin, and talk about the history of China. I think it is very meaningful.
陈一木很喜欢神韵舞剧体现的普世价值。
The value of us being a human, about love, about devotion, about trust, and about unity. The value, even though it comes from a Chinese performance, it is also universal.
他也感谢神韵将中华文化传播到全世界。
Well, thank you very much for the performance. It's really inspiring, and I hope to see you again next time you come to Vancouver.
新唐人记者朱峰，加拿大温哥华报道。
There was so much variety and so much color and so much talent and so many different kinds of talent. So, yeah, it was very enjoyable. I have no regrets whatsoever for having had to fly to get here today.
加拿大萨省前副教育厅长朱莉·麦克雷表示，从神韵演出中了解到中华文化神性的一面，收获很大。
Very, very impressed with the time span that was captured, and with the amount that I learned about China as someone who's never been there and haven't had a lot of experience with Chinese culture or history. I found it very enlightening and very, very enjoyable. Some of the aspects of the story are better known to the public. I think that's probably the value of it. And again, the portrayal of the divine beings and the divine environments, very, very well done.
麦克雷认为演出富有教育意义。
I think, again, that's one of the, I guess, strong attributes of the musical, is its capacity to teach and its capacity to reinforce values that are important for all of us: decency and faith, and the importance of being able to practice your faith, and just the I guess values like courage and determination and all of those things that were portrayed so well by different aspects of the performance.
他希望大家都去看神韵。
I'd recommend that anyone who has an interest in Chinese culture, in Chinese history, and just in the arts in general, this is a very, very good way to spend a few hours.
新唐人加拿大温哥华记者站报道。
I think their dancing, it's magnificent. How they translate the art, the culture, the history in their dancing is just so vibrant, so magnificent, so beautiful. It's spectacular.
前专业芭蕾舞演员 Karen Addison 曾随团去世界各地巡演，她特别留意舞台表演的细节部分。
Everything was unique. I think it's amazing how the ancient history with the heels that are 3 or 4 inches, the little wood slots, how they move with their feet, how it's so fluid. It's beautiful. But my favorite one of all was the handkerchiefs. the pink handkerchiefs, how fluid it was.
他钦佩中国古典舞丰富的表现力，让自己深深融入剧情。
You get so engulfed and so taken in by all the colors and everything that they're doing because there's just so much going on. They're acting, yes. I mean, their faces and everything that they depict is really cool. It makes it very easy to follow.
深知舞蹈训练的不易，他感佩神韵演员艰辛的付出。
Everything that they do is so dynamic. You can tell they put in a lot of training and a lot of hard work because their timing is impeccable.
新唐人记者朱峰，加拿大温哥华报道。
I was just absolutely blown away to see such beautiful costumes and colors, and the composition of the whole stage was absolutely stunning. For somebody that loves color, I couldn't be happier to see this.
拥有室内设计公司的 Risa Plord 说，神韵在舞台上对于色彩的妙用前所未见。
The different ranges of costumes and the colors used in the costumes and the way that the costumes are integrated into the dance was absolutely beautiful, just stunning.
他表示，神韵是全方位的艺术盛宴。
I think just to recognize that culturally we're all inspired to see history and to see just different, different aspects of art brought together. The beauty of the costumes with the background, with the dancers, all brought together. It just makes for such a, such a rich experience.
普劳德认为，演出内涵深刻，并让人们对未来充满希望。
What I took from it is that there is much more involved in the background of this performance than meets the eye. That somebody is really delivering a very strong message with this performance, which is so exciting and exhilarating.
他说，任何人看神韵都会有所收获。
To anybody, to any ethnicity, any age, anybody is going to find this very inspiring.
新唐人加拿大温哥华记者站报道。
Learning lots about the culture and just really touching to see how it's the whole interaction between the living performance and the music and even the video interaction and the screenplay in the background is really well done, very moving.
艺术家 Kuner 夫妇拥有自己的设计公司，专为私人或公共场所制定石墙艺术。两人第一次观看神韵，感到十分惊喜。
The Chinese dance is really unique and really beautiful, really elegant, and the artistic elements were just outstanding. The colors and the sound and everything coming together in really harmonic patterns and just really beautiful, stunning exhibition of everything.
I found it very inspiring, very beautiful. The choreography was amazing. It was perfect, really, and very moving.
他们赞赏神韵重现古老文化的智慧，其精神内涵对当今社会有着重大意义。
I think it was just really well done, like a real celebration of life and celebration of Creator and how we're all part of this human family, us being on the earth and how we live in harmony or not. And I do believe in the wisdom of the ancient cultures that will come through people, will come through the land, it will come through our young.
新唐人加拿大温哥华记者站报道。
3月23日至25日，神韵巡回艺术团在温哥华的5场演出圆满结束，为今年神韵艺术团的加拿大巡回演出画上了圆满的句号。加拿大各界主流精英感叹于这场伟大的艺术和文化盛宴，并且盛赞神韵节目中的精神价值是当今世界最需要的。
I'm just sitting there taking it all in. So I've never seen anything like this before.
This is an unbelievable experience. Never seen anything like this before.
Visually, absolutely stunning.
It was very enjoyable. I have no regrets whatsoever for having had to fly to get here today.
神韵舞台艺术涉及色彩与服饰的运用，以及表现力丰富的中国古典舞，令各界主流连连赞叹。
I was just absolutely blown away to see such beautiful costumes and colors, and the composition of the whole stage was absolutely stunning.
Exceptional. The costumes are phenomenal. The dancers are outstanding.
Never seen such dancers in my whole life. They could do everything from flips and twirls and their hand movement and their facial movements, like everything is, you can see the practice is like over centuries.
观众也惊喜地发现，每一支舞蹈都有现场交响乐团伴奏。
The music was wonderful. Yeah, very dramatic at times.
And it's really nice to have a live orchestra, not a small one, a very large orchestra, and that was really nice too.
观众也发现，神韵在舞台上重现的传统文化与神有着紧密关联，这种联系超越种族，带给人希望。
What we see today is pure divinity.
It transcends culture, of course. It transcends ethnicity. It transcends religion. It's within each of us. So that's the beauty.
很多观众说，看神韵将成为每年的传统，也会与众人分享这份美好。
This is our third time we've seen it, and definitely recommend it.
Whoever has not had the opportunity of coming out are missing something very significant.
新唐人记者朱峰，加拿大温哥华报道。